Hey everybody, Asher here, back with more Starsector, where we are obviously in hostile territory. It's been a little while since I've played, thanks to trying to let the YouTube series catch up from recording ahead and because of work and everything. But right now, we are outside of Agrius, and we are... Oh, there's our fleets trying to do their thing there. The big goal, at least for the time being, is to finish up Project Ziggurat, which means that we can go ahead and unlock something. We also have a few other side missions for the Gladia Academy, which may actually be part of this or may actually be something that's fun. But of course, we plopped into here, kind of went the wrong way, and you guys are coming right for us. Let me just turn on my bacon real quick. Hey guys, it's me! You all don't really care, I guess. Yeah, see, like, they just ran. That's fine. It's like, yeah, come back here. So this place is hostile. This place has almost no defenses. And we have a lot of guns. One of the things that I do want to do, maybe we'll get to it this episode, maybe we'll get to it soon, is that I need to revamp some of the fleet here. I'm just kind of getting to some of the comments in some of the older episodes. There's some ships I may start wanting to, like, move into out of, depending on situational circumstances. Like the High Tower Vigil hasn't had as much of a chance to shine, I think, lately compared to some other ships. And then we have a few other ships here that are doing pretty good. Like, I like my phase contingent, but I think I have some other big ships that I may be able to start working in. So we'll figure that out. I'm stuttering now. Like, one of my goals is to essentially build up my fleet so that if I go on a certain kind of mission, I can kind of do certain things. But let's start here by going to Callisto. And Callisto is a good character, so we're going to try to help her out. And she wants to go to the Etrig system, and that'll be fun. Now, we can also technically... if we decide to launch a raid, could probably get some valuables here. Like, we can get a little bit of fuel. We can get a little bit of supplies. I think a little bit of supplies is fine. And we leave. Alright, now Citadel Arcadia, not to be confused with our Arcadia. It's a little bit of a problem, but here we go. This is a neutron star system that's unexplored. Fortunately, it's next to Potato, so we can visit Potato first and probably get some fuel along the way there, because if we remember, Psy Nation, who we had fought with a while ago in the past, is now cooperative and one of our BFFs. So let's go ahead. We have successfully pirated the crap out of the stars. And everybody hates us. Apparently, we have xenophobia issues as well, and we're getting recreational drugs all the time. That's going to be a nice pickup eventually. What I need to do is to, honestly, get one of these and have it... Like, we're having, if I look at my colonies here again, Gamma Hope is having some problems. If I can get a supply VPC or variable, if I can build a variable assembler here, and I think I am going to go ahead and build that there. It's in the queue with everything else. Eventually what we're going to want to do is to get some supplies or some food, if I can get the proper chip, because they're having some problems and we're kind of having an issue with farmland. So Persian League fleet, they're just doing their own thing. You guys are just doing your own thing. We really don't have any other missions accepted right now. Okay, well, let's do our homework. Boring. Boring emoji. They don't have emojis in space in the future. They just slap funny faces on robots. It's the way it goes. But yeah, it's one of those... Starsector, definitely one of those games where we can do a lot of things. And there's a lot of stuff that's kind of piled up on my to-do list. Like, we still have some other actual exploration to do. But for now, we're just gonna go visit our buds down here. And that'll be fine. We actually have enough fuel to do all this. I just kind of want to see Potato anyway. Technically, there may be another... If I remember right, there was... One of these systems had another really good planet. I don't really want to colonize it right now because it's not looking very good. But yeah, this is a medium beacon area. So that's fun. Alright, so lots of debris fields. There's our water world. There's our potato planet. Let's see, comm directory doesn't have too much here. We could get a potential freelance administrator for ground operations. Nah. Alright, so fuel's expensive, but not overly so. Supplies, however, I kind of don't want to because I don't have a ton of them, but it's nice to know that it's there. So can we buy cyanation ships here? Potato doesn't seem to be a hot spot. Tell me more about this colony. Cyanation, it is size 5 working towards size 6. What have you done with this place? We have organic, so we have farming. That's all very good. It's kind of just a breadbasket at this point. But certainly not taking the market here. That's us. We have 10% of the market share on this shit. I don't know. For some reason, I'm just generally good at getting the market together. However, a certain thing on VIC, I think it may be better if I just start to try to take over their systems. Add it to the fucking to-do list, I guess, right? Okay, that's just debris. I feel like we've seen some of these debris for a while, and it doesn't really do a lot for us here. So this is fine. Hegemony raid, going for tri-attack. Here's all of our remnant subordos. I love ricocheting into stuff. Death Pony getting stupid asteroid damage. So who's over here? Hang on. You're a scavenger. Not really worth my time. Although, interesting that they freaked out like that. Actually, we're flying the wrong way now. Because we want to be going down here. So what are we looking for? Go to this system. We're looking for a secret called the Alpha Site. Alright. Alright, so we have fragment here, stable location. Then probably up here for the sensor contact. It just sucks because it's a neutron star system. So we're going to have to wait for some of this. What was that contact down here? Alright, well, we can sit on a few supplies. Technically, the best thing to do here is to just fly through the middle. But we'll give it a second just to churn around, because it seems like this stuff isn't orbiting around the star faster than the star is rotating. Now, as we saw, and I think some of the NextVest demos did a really nice display of this, is that like actual neutron stars in real life, they rotate around a lot faster than what's going on right here. This is taking forever. This is what we call the wrong move. So we have radar contact up here. So maybe your first mistake was, yeah, there it is. There's a probe. Get more drugs. See, aren't you glad we kept the supplies? Because this has got to be like the worst assignment. It's like, we're going to wait a month. Flying here. The world is, uh-oh. Outer terminus. Remember what I said about extracurricular activities, right? Fairly capable, composed of one fleet. So they're just raiding. Maybe Maybe I try to stop that. Alright. So let's see here. This proby probe, what does it say? What have you found? We found all the good stuff. So investigate the hyperspace area and relay where it's transmitting to. The core world's on the other end of these requests. Alright, so where do we go? So all the way up here. Alright. So let's go ahead and jump out of here. I think one important question that I don't know if I'm going to be able to answer at this point is it sucks that there's probably at that outer node another research base or something. I don't have an alpha core on me. Any other interesting planets while I'm out here? Maybe not. But we do know we want to go like up into this area. Like north of Yema. So that's right around where the alpha site was last time. I just want to see if I can get those sensor pings. Okay, so we got some stuff over here. There's the star. So weird. Alright. Well, if we're right here right now. Survey. Wow, that's a terrible planet. 275. I think we can just be done with this place. Okay. So, wow, apparently breathing is fun. Let's fly back up here. We do want to go ahead and go up here. I was going to try and grab an alpha core if I could, just to take it with me here, because it makes for some interesting story reading. But I think what I'm going to do instead is just finish this part up so I can go ahead and have the ziggurat. Yes, I know, I need fuel. That's why we're going to stop by our hegemony friends. Because that's what friends are for. I love it when my mission profile is like, hey, you know that place you can't afford to fly to? Let's fly there. But as has been pointed out enough times, fuel is the engine that makes this playthrough go. Alright, also while I'm here, any bounties that I passed up? We got a few over here, some over here. Not super interesting over here. That may be good. There's a Ludic Path base. Alright, well let's go ahead and do this first, because we have nowhere else to go but to Yamama. And I think I go in with my beacon on. No, I don't. We go in with my beacon off. Let's get a little stupid here. Alright, so there's this. There's the station. It's hostile. Don't know if we have any patrols. Looks like we have a mining outfit here. So Yami and Yama. They'll let us trade, which is nice. They don't have a lot to trade. So let's see here. Grab 15 illegitimate Marines. We consider our military options. Like, that's gonna cost a lot. Let's engage the orbital station, because technically we're still fighting here. Alright. And I'm gonna try to take the high tower vigil. I know I've gotten some advice that says try to take these fights at their 2 or 3 stars. And I think that's true to an extent, but stations I always treat with a little bit of an exception. So I think this is fine. Let's see how we do here. You're gonna follow you. You're gonna follow you, and you guys should all just engage. Never seen so many ships at one place, really? That's what you're gonna say right now? I mean, it's a weird way to put it, but that's okay. So this should be a level 1 station. It shouldn't be too bad. Famous, very famous last words here. Trying to do some home cooking here. Obviously getting just a little bit of flux from all the bombs. But that is why we want you to engage the station directly. Alright, so what I want to know is the high tower vigil with its bombers. This is the kind of fight that it should be able to shine. So I want to know if it's going to actually shine, and I know level 1 stations are not like a big deal, but if we can't do it here, then where are we? Okay, so apparently I'm taking all the hits right now. Let's see if this can encourage the AI to fly around. Alright, there we go. Finally we're going after the station. Okay, we'll wait for the big stuff here, and then we can cook it like I know we can. Because these shooty lasers shoot really hard, so like I said, this is a easier nut to crack. Crack. Can't even talk. Alright, once again, I tapped that button. I know I got some advice before it says that told me, you know, if you tap that button a few times you'll be fine, but it's a different ship loadout. So we'll see how this goes. We're just gonna set the world on fire. There we go. So, Yama Station. Okay, Hegemony still hates us. Look, we got some junk here. Now, if we launch a raid, their defenses are still 600. I guess one of the questions I have is, let's go back here and look at the colony info real quick. They have farming, but it's poor farmland. And they actually have a VIC Revitalization Center as well, which is fascinating, but okay. Weird flex. I do need another farming place, and this is 75% hazard, which is really, really nice, but I don't think I want to take Yama from you guys. I'd have to like sit here and defend it. So we actually don't have the fuel to do a bombardment. So let's just grab and go. So Vengeance Fleet, you know, enjoy getting your vengeance. Hegemony, this is fine. Now I'm curious as well here, because first off, the VIC are arriving in Outer Terminus in 3 days. I don't know. I wish I could vote for my people. Maybe there's a way to do it, to actually go after Civi. But for now, I think we stick with our homework a little bit. I kind of want to see... Oh yeah, you know what we're going to do? We're going to look at the combat stats here. So, Die My Darling, Mass Extinction, Higher Tower Vigil. See, like, it's doing a little bit. And maybe as the fight gone on, it would have gone a little longer. But, like, Kosif, Dagger, it's just not packing the punch that I had hoped here. So, that's a detachment that is pursuing my fleet. Fun times. That is an officered battle station. So let's we're gonna refuse, and we could harry their retreat because they're trying to leave. Alright, so they still don't like us. But they're running away. Alright, so fleet here, we're just messing with the hegemony now. Because we need more fuel. So Patrol HQ is good. Like, the Gamma Hope stuff, one of the big issues is just stability right now. So anything we can do to add stability is nice. And it looks like they have supplies as well. So let's get up here. This station. It'll be at least 3 months. This colony info, their defenses are a little bit stronger. This system doesn't really have anything except fuel production, which is kind of nice. Well, let's see here. If we engage the battle station here, we can take some different ships. Let's do it. Why fight one fight when you can fight multiple fights for a little bit more on the price? Let's take the high tower again. Then this is a lot of unofficered ships. This is fine. This is also fine. I think 400 deployment points is good, and we have a lot of good backup here. Alright. So let's follow you. Follow you. Follow you. Follow you. And then I could have deployed this one first, but you're going to be leading on. And Leroy's probably going to fly to her death in just a minute. That's why the Star Federation ships are fun, right? So they can take the hits that I don't have to. So high tower, can you succeed in business? Like, once again, we have an officered station here. Wow, really nice move by our AI buddy here. That's a lot of missiles. Can we get a shot on this? Probably not a clean shot. Can we get a shot on this? A little risky to do it, so let's risk it anyway. This thing's spinning around really fast. So anything we can do to take down this opening salvo of weapons would be really nice. And I've got to watch my flux. So yeah, there's Leroy being so aggressive. Alright, let's see if we can get the position here. I don't know if we'll be able to on a Falcon. Especially if we're getting cooked from a distance. From a distance. We can cook your engines. That's one reliable way to do damage, is just get behind it and just let it have a bad day. So okay, that's us, right? Yeah. I was like, that's a really surprising ship there. Okay. Good. You're down. So you guys should be able to give a big old space hug to this space station. And people keep telling me those little rockets are useless, but they're kind of like swag missiles. It's just you don't fire them because you need them. You fire them because they look good. Alright, let's give you a good time. Alright, we've got a few other ships down here. I took myself way out of the fight, which is fine. My goal is kind of to have my officers pump up the jam here. Of course, now I'm the one's getting hit from behind. Okay. So this station's not really a problem anymore. I think the high tower just tried to fire a big gun and it fired it into some tiny wreckage, so that's a little bit of a problem. Okay, let's there we go. The battle station is destroyed. The galaxy's at peace. They just have a few tiny ships left. Oh, that's a cool looking ship. Alright, claim victory. So they ran consider ship recovery. That's a no. Unless I can recover the space station. So that's a little better. So if we launch a raid, we can't actually take that yet. We can take a shit ton of fuel. I'll tell you what I like. If we do a tactical bombardment, then we can do 2 raids. So first raid is not going to be to take that. First raid's going to, well, first raid could be to take the fuel. How much fuel can we actually carry? Yeah, we can carry 4,000. That's totally fine. Because we actually need the fuel a little more. And then the second raid, we go after the core. See, we lost 8 Marines. That's why we didn't do that one first. And we got 5,000 fuel. Look, Ma, it's all better. And then we won't be able to launch another raid until a little bit later. So look, we made it look pretty. And we need to do a lot of repairs, so military options, we still need to wait a day. It's a good day. So raid successful versus these guys. Launch another raid. And now it's only heavy casualties now. And the reason I waited for that is, let's look at our colony info. Since we successfully raided them the first time, that gets their stability a little bit worse. So we could actually take this and gift it to somebody else. Technically, you have to wait a month, we learned after bombarding it, but I actually don't care as much as I just want your want to take this from you, just so the hegemony doesn't have that. And we can actually take fuel, so we'll take some supplies. It was us. Even more vengeance fleets. I love it. All right, so how many hegemony vengeance fleets can we shake a stick at? If we can get double vengeance fleets, that would be lovely. I did want to see once again though the combat report here. So this is a fight, a very static fight where the high towers bombers will be able to do good. And it's kind of lagging behind. It did better than the Magic School Bus, but the Magic School Bus is always going to be a little bit slow to get into the engagement. Yeah, there may be a better way to build that, but I think that ship's not really fitting the profile of my fleet right now. So let's go ahead. I think we can just transverse out of here, can't we? And maybe if we just go ahead and do the alpha site thing, which is right here. Look at how much fuel we have now. All it took was us beating up some other people. All right. Okay, so even more money, even more drugs. Our stuff is being successful. It's been a long time, but you're still not growing too well. Because what I'm still going to do here is remove mining. False Hope. False Hope's doing its thing. This is kind of running on its own now. Alright, so let's go up here. And there should be a little... Okay, there it is. You can see this before. You can go to this at any time during the game once you have a transverse jump. And if you bring an Alpha Core, lots of fun shit happens here. But of course, that's not what we're doing today. We have a Venture-class cruiser, we have a warning beacon, and we have the Alpha Site planet. So, the Venture says, let's recover the ship. And we are definitely recovering it because we get some good money for that. The warning beacon says something else. And I'm going to sensor burst. So we have another ship down here. Thanks to your presence in one or more industrial polities in the area system, your privateers liberated a good thing here. Now, another thing about the Alpha Site, and I think I'll go over here when I do something with a smaller investigatory crew, is that there's more remnant weapons here. But apparently with some of the mods that I have, there are other things here. So we have another fight. You can open the comm link, and it's just making singing sounds, which is reference. And other things here, but here's our unidentified vessel. Now, the Doritos beat the crap out of us before, so I have no doubt that we're about to get destroyed, but we're gonna try to have a little bit of fun with it today. I'm not gonna bring the Void Witch. We'll bring you guys as well. Okay, so this is fine. Caution! Unknown. So here is our scary ship that already is going after, like, look at that. It's just like, this is totally the opposite of the fight that I had before. It's like, we have a ship that will fly. I don't know if I can actually see the info on it right now. What's our speed? What's our speed? Top speed 90, but literally we have it going about 200. That's sending all the... your job is kiting. That's amazing. So, we got our whale sound stuff here too. These things are going to fly into me in just a second if I'm not careful. So, like anything else, all we need to do is to flux you out. Okay, so... So our engines got knocked out a little bit. That's embarrassing, but once again, if we get the flux usage high enough, then we'll start to be able to take you on. Okay, Tony. Tony really is biting off more than he can chew in the Queen Crimson too. But that's... your sacrifice is greatly valued here. Alright. Let's fly through this just for fun. Woo! Lightning bolt. Because we can. Not because we should. The Kobayashi Maru's in here. We're poking all of your advanced technology with all of our advanced technology. But yeah, this is any phase ship. You just gotta put constant pressure. Alright, we didn't die. So the ziggurat, which I had multiple claims from people about what to name it here. Ship recovery. Standard ship recovery is this. Oh no, we can't recover the ziggurat. Fortunately, that is just standard ship recovery for the Queen Crimson 2. And disabled or destroyed. So continue. Alright, so terrific explosion. We explore... and then we get to consider ship recovery for this, which we absolutely will. It has a lot of demods. My bad. But now that we have this ship with us, and I am going to mothball it for now. I'm going to mothball you too. Last time I put a lot of effort into like what weapons I was going to do. I'm definitely going to build this out differently this time. I'm going to be letting somebody else pilot it instead of having this be my flagship, because we're not playing this save the same way. So, Project Ziggurat's good. Galadia. Oh yeah, we were unable to find a path to Galadia. We want to deliver all these things, but first thing we need to do is actually... actually get out of here. Oh, no, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Cancel. Belay that order. Belay that order. How do I cancel it? Right click. Because I wanted to actually explore Alpha Site. Damn. Okay, well, you know what? When we come back in there later, because we need to get whatever special weapons are there, then we can do it that way. Let's go to Echo Brass real quick, since we're in the neighborhood. So yeah, a little bit of story missions. Like I said, we're going to go through these fairly quickly. So we did the Alpha Site thing, and that means eventually we will be able to, what's the word that I'm looking for? Okay, you guys like us. I'd love to be able to trade with the Cabal here. Apparently, it's not the Cabal that I can trade with here. But I gotta turn off my transponder to make that happen. Alright, supplies here are not too much. And it's funny, with all the big time trading that's going on, there's only so much that's needed. That's actually a pretty good price for these, so y'all can have that on the open market, because why not? We have Corrupted Nanoforge, Synchrodin Core. Those actually don't register as being sellable. Alright, comm directory. Nothing really exciting here. Somebody wants to talk to me. Follow the agent. Follow the agent. What do you want? Are you making an offer? Company will be in contact. Thank you for your time. I'm certain you'll continue to respect the business-friendly ventures here. So somebody doesn't really like me very much. Alright. So we found another Ludic Path base. That's fine. Don't know why you're pinging me. Okay, Vengeance Fleets. They're still flying for me, so that's fun. Yeah, that's weird. Alright. Well, if we're going to get Vengeance, we may as well get Vengeance near any of these places. So let's go over here. I mean, I could always fly back into some friendly skies. But we'll see what double Vengeance across the sky looks like real quick. Probably, maybe. Possibly. I mean, we're still at war. I just can't help myself. The hegemony through too many timelines. Peace between VIC and Psi Nation. I'm gonna have to say no, but they're probably gonna outvote me because they're getting wary of war here. So there we go. Raid failed. Raid failed. Peace in our time. So see, look, no longer hostile. Did we not jump? We did jump. Okay. I'm losing my mind. Okay, well, since we're not getting shot at by everybody now, let's go turn this in. Probably going to get attacked by some other little story fleet that's coming after me here, though. Pirate activity in Asconia. Well, not my problem. Okay, so we're going to turn you back in over here. And you guys are all going to do your thing. Yeah, don't mind me. I just happened to destroy both of your planets, but didn't actually take them. Alright. We're neutral now, so technically we can trade. And, you're returning for me, so that's fun. Alright. So we get 100,000 credits. More importantly, we give somebody their ship back, and isn't that what we really want? Okay, I don't think we need to raid here. So let's go back to Galadia. So what's our homework then? If we can't mess with the hegemony too much, if we're not going to get Vengeance fleeted. I guess we go see who Midnight Dissonant wants me to poke in the eye. So maybe another thing I can do too is go ahead, go back to my own system and start working out some other ships here. So Pontus is what we want. There's a hostile patrolling detachment for some reason. So we're here. Hooray. So comms with Baird. Great, thanks. Alright, so there's more story here. Apparently the ship's engineering is crazy. So everybody's happy. Nothing is not on fire. If we wait like a day, they'll have some new business for us. Put them on. So we're going to talk more about things here. So I need to go to this place and ask for the High Hegemon and trying to kind of work both sides of this here. Alright. So that's something we're going to leave for another day. Although I do want to get, okay. We also have Scylla over here. And Scylla wants her buddy. So at the gates and all that stuff is what we want. Unfortunately, it leads to some really good stuff, but is it as good as what our Robros can give us? Because one thing I would like to focus on with later episodes here is some more of the exploration, some more of the other stuff that's there. Like right now, we actually have 1,000,000 credits, so we can do things like upgrade to a Star Fortress, and that's just from passive income. So that's how much time has kind of passed here. But the important thing with these mods and the way things are going is that there are still fights out there that can kick our butt. It's not just that we've won and we're doing a big victory lap through the rest of this. I still want to triumphantly stomp on the VIC, for instance. That would feel really nice. So I think maybe the best way to do this is we're just gonna poke our way over here. We don't have any new stuff to get. And maybe I should have saved some of my stuff for shopping. But Twilight Gate, they still hate us. Well, they fight us. Okay. Open the comm link. Field need to talk to you as your comm request goes unanswered. So we can engage this station. Do I want to fight Prism Freeport? I don't really want to. Okay, so they're going to harass us to lower our combat readiness. That's a little annoying. So that was like totally rude and unnecessary. So high-end seller. So we have blackout. I don't remember if that's what it was. No, because that's a laser. We had some nice energy missiles before. Interesting. Well, we'll deal with that another day. Let's go. Well, first off, let's see here. Yeah, we can't afford to do that, but we can't afford to talk to you. Hello. Okay, bounty work. Bounties are fine. Okay, so self-kind agents in the Hazard Star system. Well, that's good. That's already in the direction we're going. No other work. Alright, so Hazard. We have 30 days. This time, 30 days means 30 days. So we're going to get it. It's the Ludic Church. They hate us because they ain't us, I guess. This is a tiny fleet, but it's all for reputation, so it's all good. We actually don't have a lot of supplies right now, so I'm going to need to stop by Epiphany and give them the what for. Because look at this. This is how many supplies we need to repair. That's just because they successfully harassed us. Because I didn't want to shoot at their stupid space station. The Independents are jerks, and I hope that they never make any friends. They're just so mean. Alright, Epiphany, down below the jump point. Down on the corner, out in the streets. We have plenty of fuel for once. We actually don't have enough fuel to get to Alpha Alice, so we don't have plenty of fuel. But we're gonna, we don't have a lot of supplies either. Com directory, they don't like us. And then we probably need just a few more crew, especially because it's cheap. And that's fine. That's fairly cheap. They don't even have like a trade beacon here. So I don't really know what they have, what they need. Colony info. Not a whole lot going here, just kind of a backwoods town, I guess. Military options. Can engage defenses or launch a raid. We raid for 600 supplies. I'd rather raid for the fuel, but we'll raid for the supplies. So the Ludic Path is coming after us now. Cue the Benny Hill music, I guess. And so who else is good to raid here? Nova Maxios might be good. Oh, we'll go visit here real quick. If they're gonna come for us, they can really have a grand old time. Hey guys. Yeah, I know you're running. Isn't that fun? Okay. So how much time on this bounty? We've already failed one bounty because we ran out of time. But we're going to Hazard. We're just going to drop by my namesake for some more supplies, because you can see we're running out again. And that's really bad form. I am so bad at this game. Ludic Church. We got our beacon off. Usually there's not patrols around Asher. That is also the case today. Okay. Damn it. Gilead had to be right next to Asher in the orbit here. So they're coming after us. They still have pretty good stuff here. So that's 91. That works out pretty well. Right, this is where their orbital works with, or their orbital works is. So that's nice. I don't mind spending a little bit of money. Military options. Like, we still have a lot of combat readiness issues. If we launch a raid, we're not going to be able to get a ton. Well, we might. We're gonna lose some people. Could take their corrupted nanoforge if I wanted to, but we're gonna it's only light losses for the supply, so let's do that. Yeah, that's fine. This is what we need. So they're actually hostile to us now. Gilead, probably not a place I can raid. Delivering food and organics to me. Don't mind if I do, except that there's a space station right here. Okay, they're trying to fight. They want to fight. We'll harry them. Okay, and then we have the Gilead station here. Now, Gilead doesn't really like us. And their defenses are stupidly high. So we're just going to leave. Hopefully. So where's our bounty target? Hazard star system. Okay. Hazards down here. They're coming after us. I really don't think it's a good idea to take on the Star Fortress. So we're gonna get in some supply hot water again. We could take on this faithful convoy and get all their domestic goods. But I don't want to make them that mad. Alright, so remember when I was supposed to, like, make all of my supplies okay? And we just happened to get harried here at the last second. Oh, Sacred Vigil. Oh, these are the people that are guarding the gate. That's right. Because they're waiting for Lud to pop back out of it. He'll be there. He'll be there at any second. Okay, how many days do I have on hazard? 16. Okay, we need to keep repairing. At least we need to keep repairing you. And you. We can keep you mothballed. We need to repair you. Alright, so systematic repairs. We still don't... We technically have enough supplies to get to Alpha Ala. There's a lot of raid targets here, though. So let's go to Hazard and see if we can knock this other bounty out. And if we need to make the looted church just... Ooh. Oh, hello! This is a fascinating one. Because my ships are already down just a little bit. Who are you? Who are you? They're pursuing my fleet. They're probably not feeling very good about it. Comlink says, submit, repent. You shall die. Okay, we're going to move into engage. I don't feel great about this because my my combat readiness for everybody's pretty low. So we'll give the high tower another shot. And I do think I want to bring you as well. So any other heavy hitters that we're missing here? Frank Space Cat and Kobayashi Maru, the Quicksilver. Those are two that I may want to keep in the background here. Let's start with this. We'll have you go over here. I'll just defend right here, and this will be a nice happy ending to the video, perhaps. Let's try having you follow Leroy. Leroy's going to be super aggressive here anyway, so... See who gets rear-ended. We have the nice directional sound explosions coming from our AI buddy. And Tony's just flying through war crimes' shield, because that's what happens. And we're here. And Eon Dragon probably getting that that other one. So, oh shit, wrong button. Okay, back it up, guys. Okay, I just want to say that I'm very irritated that I'm going to have to retreat Tony because the whole AI gathering thing right now, and I haven't updated this game at all, but what happened there is that he ended up getting his engines taken out. And that's not great. So it's going to be one less phase cruiser just because you guys can't play nice together. Like, once again, okay, let's not, like, defend on this point. Let's just gather on this point together. We got some ships that are coming. So fortunately, my incorrectly pressing F has started yield battle. So we have a little bit of aggression. It's making things just a little bit dodgy. Alright, so the Queen Crimson 2 is Queen Crimson hit in the back. Alright, so now we have 5 command points left. Let's start going right to left. Put you over here. You already took that out. Let's see if we can have you throw the assist over here. 4 command points. So there's their fleets. They got a bunch of carriers. So we just kind of gotta peel this as it is. Not my favorite taking 2 on up front at the same time, but is literally what's happening here. And it looks like Leroy's getting a little too spicy here. Okay, gotta watch my flux. That doesn't mean watch it go all the way up here. Oh god, Reaper. Ugh. Gross. Okay, let's get over here into this side of the engagement. So what the plan is that we're going to have these 3 ships take it on to the right. Apparently the rest of our group circle around here. Take it in from the left. Magic School Bus is going to magically appear at some point during this fight. That's the one downer I'm finding with the Resolute, is that it's a lot slower than the rest of my ships. But that's all the more reason for me just to be like, you know, let's reevaluate a little bit the kind of ships that we're bringing into these fights. We want to bring stuff that works really well together. At least that's the goal. So let's get the kill assist trophy here. Let's start the microwave on this friend. Not like that. Okay, so bumper cars there. I think we help out our cryoblasting friend here real quick and not get shot in the side. Okay, that's fine. Let's just have our directional missiles go to back to who we were targeting. Okay. That's honestly a little bit of gameplay rust. And now I'm getting hit by everybody, so not the best I've ever done at this. Fortunately, plan seems to be going okay. Once again, this is not our bounty. This is just somebody that's trying to kill us. Okay, please don't Reaper me again, thanks. Okay, 4 other missiles, and look, we got so many space debris that are just eating all these up. The Sabot should be able to do some really good work here. Okay, and Leroy's about to lose a ship again. I don't think you can retreat in time, but you need to get the fuck out. Magic School Bus is just not able to keep up here, so that's kind of like more of a station buster ship at this point. Yeah, you need to be safe on your retreat, man. See, these things are nice. Can take quite a few hits. Alright. Oh my god, if you die from ramming into the high tower, that's gonna be funny, but a little sad. Alright, ship support over here, let's go. Oh god. Ramming speed! Holy shit, okay. Okay, knocked you down. Okay. I just don't know if you're gonna get out. Let's send you over here. Let's go ahead and reinforce. Let's bring Fizzle in here, because you'll be able to get here in time. But yeah, I'm just trying to look at, like, if I know I'm taking a certain type of mission, what ships do I take with me to best affect this? Because I definitely have a collection enough of ships now that I can work out. Not a lot of ships are Swiss Army knife ships. That Brilliant up there that's firing like crazy with some of our remnant weapons is definitely one of the Swiss Army knife ships. And when I say that, all I mean clearly is just that it's kind of able to do everything. Okay, you're dead. You're also dead. The Phoenix is like, well, that was easy. Good. All the micro missiles in the world apparently do make it a little bit easy. And Leroy is actually going to make it out with 213 hull points left. So let's get this last kill. Alright, so a little bit weird. But we did get the win. We We have a lot of ships that are really down. We're going to pursue them. Second in command is going to say, let's do this thing. And we got most of their stuff, so recovery. I don't think anything here is worth recovering. So they still don't like us. We got 500 supplies, which is not great, because if we resume all repairs, we only need like 2,000 supplies worth of repairs. And maybe that's okay, because we have a lot of combat readiness to get back into. But I am about at the time here, so we're going to get into the system we need to go to. And then we are going to do our best. So this is Hazard, right? I have no idea where I'm supposed to go in Hazard. So it's 10 days. And have I been into Hazard before? God, that's a big system. Alright, well, let's take the Chanhan beacon here. And we'll turn... Do I turn it on? Do I keep it off? I think I keep it off. They may come after us again, though. So, Special Task Force, Rod of Diligence. Well, that's lovely. They're probably going to come after us because they think, hey, wait a minute, you should probably turn your beacon on. And maybe you're right, but... Truth be told is that I do need to stop here. I could keep playing for a while. It's funny how I went from, hey, what am I doing this episode, to, oh god, let's murder everybody. Starsector in a flash. So that's it for now. This is Asher. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. We do officially have this ship. We just need to get it back home, and then we need to reassess the fleets, make a smaller profile stuff, do some exploration that I've been meaning to explore. But that's another day, another time. That's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you all being here, leaving your comments, leaving your jokes, thoughts, ideas, etc. Starsector is a lot of fun. Definitely worth checking out. So you all have a good one. Take care.